And Ted, quilts were a very appropriate gift of recognition on Veterans Day because it was so cold Monday.
Yeah, a very cold Veterans Day. The wind was brutal. I mean, at 35-mile-per-hour gusts all day. We had a little sun and some snow showers. But then, yeah, things calmed down a little bit last night. We knew it would be a cold one. We knew we would flirt with record territory. We got really close, and we had clear skies, but just a little more of a breeze, and that kept the air mixed up a little bit. And with that mixing going on, sometimes you don't have temperatures drop as quickly, and so we dropped to 1, but didn't get to -1. 1 below 0 would have tied a record, but we went within a couple of degrees with that. I think we're okay with being just shy of getting a record, but 1 degree this morning in Rochester, 0 Dodge Center, Albert Lee, Mesa City also down to 0 this morning. And so we look at the numbers for this morning. As of the morning hours, we had a record of actual temperature of 2 degrees, but looking at the between the hour observations, those come out every 6 to 12 hours. We did see it did briefly hit 1 degree. Anyway, we were 2 degrees from the record. The high temperature today, the coldest record high for the state, 11 degrees. Last hour was 12. We're up to 14 actually now. So we've blown past that. So these are 2 near misses on the record front. But looking at a storm system tomorrow, that won't be a record, but looking at snow, and that's another element of winter right now, looking at 1 inch, maybe 2 for a Wednesday. But looking southward and South Broadway, here's our Lewiston Auto camera from Grand Rounds, and a cheery looking day. Nice to see that beautiful blue sky and all that sunshine. It is cold sun, but without a terrible breeze, certainly compared to what we had yesterday. This is better. 8-mile-per-hour winds. It feels better without those raw winds. 3 the wind chill, 3 above at least at this point. Air pressure is falling, 30.51 inches of mercury. Most spots in the teens. This is even colder than the morning low typically is this time of the year. Here we are at noon looking at the prospect of upper teens to around 20 for highs later on, so we're still way colder than average. 14 in Rochester, Austin 18. It's 15 now in Mason City. So cold sunshine today, temperatures teens to around 20. Tomorrow there's a coating of snow. It's headed our way. That'll start mid-morning and run until maybe early to mid-evening, and then we'll get a break. Not as much precipitation beyond that. We get a little bump in temperatures, a little warm up ahead of us. Plenty of sunshine right now under high pressure that's gliding to the south. High clouds coming in ahead of that storm system, but the precipitation with that still way off to our northwest. That'll arrive mid-morning, maybe even late morning for some of us tomorrow. 14 right now in Rochester, 13 Des Moines. There's that warmth that's building to the west. It's coming out of the Rockies, coming out of the plains, and that's going to envelop the area over the course of tonight into tomorrow. Really going to feel that with those south winds increasing overnight, and temperatures will not fall much tonight. We'll see an initial drop in temperatures just after sunset, and then we'll see temperatures level off. In fact, begin to climb around 9 or 10 o'clock. The evening low around 11, with those winds really increasing out of the south at times reaching 30 miles per hour. So windy night is ahead, but it's for a good cause. We're drawing in that warmth and getting out of the deep chill. But the clouds coming in. We'll have a breezier night. Temperatures in the teens, eventually 20s by tomorrow morning. On Futurecast, looking at the clouds thickening. Here's that snow, about 1 inch, maybe a little more. A couple spots may see as much as 2 inches. The snow comes to an end around 7 or 8 in the evening, and then gray skies give way to starlight tomorrow night. We'll have high pressure coming in out of the west for Thursday. A cold round of high pressure, but less wind. We'll have temperatures on Thursday in the upper 20s, and by the time we get to Friday, even going into the 30s for high temperatures. About 1 inch, maybe an inch or 2 in some spots for tomorrow. Overall, with the snow totals, longer range does look good. We start with the weekend and look at the next week. Near average to above average temperatures for our half of the country. So I'm kind of excited about that. I know Jess, I think, is pretty excited. Doing a little happy dance over at the news desk. But above average temperatures would be nice. Or just, how about just 40? That'd be nice. And then we'll get there by early next week. And that, again, by next week is the seasonal average. For today, 17 in Plainview. 18 in Austin, some sun, then some clouds increasing late in the afternoon with a slight south breeze around 10 miles per hour. Tonight, clouds and a chance for some gustier winds picking up. But the snow arrives after sunrise tomorrow, mainly during the morning hours. 1 inch or 2 by evening, 28 the high with that south wind, and the 7-day forecast. A little bit of rain mixing with a little bit of snow. Nothing major over the weekend. Next week, actually some decent temperatures.
Average sounds just lovely.
30s and 40s, it's pretty exciting stuff for whatever reason.
Thanks, Ted.